How you doing, Mr. DJ? Back again, 1969 the year, outsourcing Billboard's Hot 100 of June the 7th, 1969, and man, I got a treat for you. A fantastic rendition of Proud Mary by Solomon Burke. As far as I'm concerned, this song should be played a lot more often on the oldie stations. I love the spoken part in this record, the spoken beginning of this record. Solomon Burke, at number, I believe it's at number 45. He peaked at number 45 on the pop charts. Wasn't that big for him. Proud Mary at number 45, up from 46 a week before that. Solomon Burke signed with the Apollo record label back in 1955, released a slew of singles, worked with musicians like King Curtis. Some of his records from that era back in the mid-50s, I'm in Love, You Can Run But Cannot Hide. And in 1960, he signed with the Atlantic record label. Legend has it that it was a handshake deal. He walked into the record company, and 10 minutes later, he had himself a record deal. He walked into Atlantic Records at a very good time. Ray Charles and Bobby Darin had just left the record company, had left Atlantic Records, and it just blew a hole right there in their artists and repertoire uh, artists and repertoire lineup is what I was trying to say. Some people thought at Atlantic Records, huh, this guy's our salvation. We lost two major artists and we got Solomon Burke. And Solomon Burke came up with about 32 songs in the early to mid 60s off the Atlantic record label, and got to Get You Off My Mind and Everybody Needs Somebody to Love. I believe that one was produced by Burke Burns, big R&B producer back in the 60s, wrote Twist and Shout, which was done by the Isley Brothers, and of course covered by the Beatles. Cry to Me, another hit record by Solomon Burke. Bell Records. He signed with Bell Records later on in the 60s, and that's when he came out with, he released about 3, 4, 5 singles, maybe 6, something like that, in an 18-month period. Might have been more than that. But Proud Mary, his rendition, came out in 1969. This was before Ike and Tina Turner did a cover of Proud Mary. Their version came out in early 1971, and Solomon Burke, according to him, he was the one who persuaded Ike and Tina Turner to cover Proud Mary. Proud Mary, written by John Fogerty. Creedence Clearwater Revival. He wrote that song 2 days after he left the National Guard. Got to read that biography about John Fogerty. I've been meaning to read his biography. I'll get to it sooner or later. He's got a new book out now, a biography about, I believe it's an autobiography that came out, oh gosh, earlier this year, 2016. Well, here's Solomon Burke, number 45 on Billboard's Hot 100, June 7th, 1969. Proud Mary.